Hi, my name's Alan McIvor. I'm a headhunter in Taipei with Bola Associates, and I want to give some general interview tips. Okay, so the first thing I would say is prepare well. So this seems obvious, but know who you're going to be interviewing with, research the company history, read through the job description, know what you're going to be talking about. If you prepare well for the interview, it will show that you're motivated and you're more likely to get that job. Second thing I want to talk about is soft skills versus hard skills. So hard skills will get you a job interview. So your resume is filled with your hard skills, okay? But in the interview itself, it will be the soft skills that get you the job. Okay, so by soft skills I mean making good eye contact, being likable, being funny, being able to talk, and have a conversation with someone. Soft skills are so underestimated, I think, because a lot of people work really, really hard and just focus on their hard skills and their, what they've done in their previous jobs or at university. Soft skills are really, really important as well. Dress well. So this is a hard truth, but the better you look, the more chance you have of getting a job. So that means wearing a nice outfit and being well groomed, okay? It's really important and can't be understated. You have to look good if you're going to a job interview. Make the interview a two-way conversation. So if you're sitting in your chair and you're just answering questions, you're not doing a good job, okay? An interview should be a dialogue. It should be a two-way conversation. Ask questions to them during the interview. Have a discussion. If you are doing all the talking, you're not doing a good job. Okay, react to the interviewer. So if you're being interviewed by someone who's really tough, then be serious and be tough. If you're interviewing with someone who's really open and really funny, then mirror them. Be really open and be funny. But be careful, okay? If your interviewer is really casual, don't be too relaxed and say something that you shouldn't say in a job interview. Don't assume they aren't also still judging you. Okay, so you can be open like they are, but don't say something that you shouldn't say. Be professional. Okay, avoid cliches. So the traditional cliche is, what's your biggest weakness? And people saying, oh, I pay too much attention to detail, or I work too hard. Don't do that. Be honest with your interviewer. I think when you're interviewing with someone and they ask you a question, answer it honestly. Make sure you tell them the truth, but give a good answer where you're saying you're trying to improve that part of yourself, or give an answer where you say, this is my weakness, but I really think that these strengths are able to outweigh that. Research, prepare your answers before you do the interview. This next point is really important. Have questions prepared before you go into the interview. So at the end of every interview, they will say, do you have any questions for me? And make sure you have those questions ready, okay? But if during the discussion you have talked about those questions, don't repeat them, okay? Be flexible, think about what you're going to ask them about the company or about your career, okay? Prepare that beforehand, but be flexible about it. I'd say showing motivation is really important. So if you don't let the interviewer see that you really want that job, the chances are you're not going to get that job. The best prepared people and the people who are really highly motivated, those are usually the ones who get the jobs. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is salary. So if you're in an interview and somebody asks you what your expected salary is, be careful. So from personal experience, most jobs will fall apart when you're starting to talk about money. Don't be too greedy. I mean, you can negotiate hard. I would say 20% increase on your previous salary is good enough. Okay, be really careful when you're talking about salary. Be open and be willing to discuss. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that helps.